Hey cousins, welcome back to our channel. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you become one of our cousins. Bless want to be doing a bunch of talking. Hey, say hey. Yes, Bless has to make his debut. It's all about Bless. He likes looking at us. What you doing? You saying hey? Hey, 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 hey. You gonna let me cook? Go? And go? Today I'm gonna be making homemade chicken Alfredo. And what I mean by homemade is that I'm actually gonna make the Alfredo sauce homemade. So I'm not using the canned brought pre-made Alfredo sauce. Although I have done in the past plenty of times. I love the sauce, it's really good, but I also like to make my own. So today I'm gonna teach you guys how I do that. And yeah, hopefully you'll use the recipe and you'll love it. The first thing I like to do is season my chicken. I'm going to use some garlic powder, and then I'm going to use some black pepper, and then I'm going to go in with my pink Himalayan salt. Then I just flip the chicken over and I season the other sides of the chicken with the same seasoning that I just used. I then prepared to make my noodles, so I got a pot and I'm just gonna fill this baby up with some water. Here's the trick, so the noodles don't stick, you add a little bit of oil and a little bit of salt and your noodles are gonna come out perfectly. While my water is boiling, I'm gonna begin to cook my chicken, and I'm just gonna put a little bit butter in the pan, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of oil, and then I'm just gonna place the chicken in here and let the chicken cook. I do like to put the top on because I do feel like it cooks the chicken faster. Then I'm just gonna flip the chicken over just to ensure that, you know, it's all getting done in the inside. And I do like to use my tongues to poke holes in the chicken. My noodles of choice is fettuccine. I do like to break them in half and then throw them in the pot. And then I like to stir them a little bit before I put them all in because I do not want my noodles to stick. I allow my noodles to sit in the drainer for a few minutes just to drain all the water out, and then I go in and I use my water hose and I just put cold water over the noodles, and I let that sit and let that all drain. And once that's done, I then like to add butter and, you know, mix it all up in the noodles because I do like my noodles to be flavorful as well. So here comes the fun part, making the sauce. So I'm just gonna put some butter in the pan, and then I'm gonna add some minced garlic. I'm just gonna allow this to sizzle up, you know, and get real hot for me. The key ingredient is whipping cream. It's heavy whipping cream. I'm gonna pour that in, some oregano, and normally I would use Italian seasoning, but I end up running out of it, so oregano is like the closest thing to it and it gets the job done. So using some oregano, and then I'm gonna add some onion powder, garlic powder, and black pepper, and a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. I need y'all not to be scared to pour your seasoning because you want your sauce to be flavorful. Okay, so before I start adding my noodles and, you know, my chicken, start adding everything, I gotta make sure that the sauce is, you know, to my liking. So I'm gonna do a taste test. Not to my liking. So I feel like I need to add more minced garlic, more garlic powder, and Himalaya salt. So that's what I'm gonna do because it's almost there. So I'm gonna do one more taste test just to make sure I got it this time. That's it. Now I'm gonna add my chicken, and then I'm gonna put some diced tomatoes as well as spinach. And I love to add vegetables with any pasta that I'm making. I do like to add my noodles little by little, only because I like my pasta to be juicy. So I'm not gonna pour the whole thing of noodles inside of it and then it soaks up all my juice. Now the sauce will appear to be a little watery, but the key ingredient is your Parmesan cheese. You have to put your Parmesan cheese in there. It's gonna make the sauce really thick. Well, at least that's how I like it. I don't want, runny, soupy pasta. I like mine to be thick and just right. So you pour that Parmesan cheese on it and you put the top on and you just let it simmer and get all nice and thick and juicy. I love it. So I'm gonna do a quick taste test, which I'm sure is like really good. Look at the steam coming from it. So good. So I want my cousins to try my recipe and let me know how it came out. So good.